boy JB, aka the King of Soul, and today we got some Air Jordan 3s to look at. The Air Jordan 3 Retro. Now this is that On My Mind year colorway. Before we get into the review, do me a favor, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. If you do dig the content, also hit that share button. These videos that we do on this channel are strictly for review purposes, so if you do happen to have any questions or comments, definitely feel free to drop those down below. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into the review. So this sneaker does come, well, it's actually like a double kind of box situation, because like on the outside you do have like this plastic shroud with the On My Maniere branding. Slide that off from up under there. You are actually met with this white and gray box here. Now the box lid, it is all white, and you do have this kind of violet Jordan branding here with the Flight logo. And if you do a 360 around the box, you will see more of that Jordan Jumpman branding in that violet color. The bottom portion of the box, it is all gray here. On this side, you actually do have this hit of violet for the Nike branding and copyright information. So for those that do care about that, there you go. Now the box label on the sneaker does read Women's Air Jordan 3 Retro SP. The colorway says white, and then medium gray. So when you do open the box, and this is actually a pretty decent collaboration with On My Maniere. Under the box lid, I don't really see any stamps or anything, but it is all white. The sneaker does come wrapped in this kind of translucent kind of wax paper here, and you do have the On My Maniere branding there in white. It's not double wrapped or anything. From there, you are actually met with the sneaker itself. Now this sneaker is like, you know, a collaboration with On My Maniere, and they've actually collaborated with Jordan Brand quite a few times. One of my most favorite colorways is the On My Maniere Jordan 4. But this Jordan 3 sneaker, I mean, they definitely did their thing with this one too. The entire upper portion of the sneaker is all leather. And one thing that I did like, they actually did like, you know, some swapping of the materials on this sneaker here. But let's dive right into it. So here you go, Air Jordan 3 Retro, and again, this is that On My Maniere colorway. So when you do, well, let's take a look at the right sneaker like we do always on this channel. Now, from first observation, the sneaker does look like what you would expect from any other Air Jordan 3 sneaker. On the lateral side of the sneaker, one thing that they did do, they swapped out the elephant print that we are accustomed to, and they kind of gave us like this high here, kind of gray suede here, and then going to the back, and then you do have some more around like the sock liner of the sneaker. But you do have this heavily tumbled white leather, and they did give us like, you know, this kind of double mud guard situation for the sneaker. The midsole of the sneaker is for the most part it's all white, but you do have the hit of the violet going towards the back. The off-white still kind of cream color there, and then you do see the gray showing from up underneath. Switching gears, going to the front toe box area of the sneaker. So again, you do have this toe box area here with that heavily tumbled white leather. You do have the double mud guard situation with the Air Jordan 3 on the toe right there. You do have that high hair suede there in gray, and then you do have this white secondary mud guard here with white stitching. Now the sneaker did come pre-laced, and they did give us these flat white laces here. One thing that they did a little special on this one, on the lace tips, you actually have like this little black text here, and it does say work harder, work on one side and then harder on the other one. They actually did give us a secondary lace option with this one. It's kind of like an off-white cream, and it does kind of fit, like, you know, blend well with the cream hits that are on the sneaker itself. The tongue of the sneaker, again, that is like, you know, all leather, and it is white, and it's heavily tumbled on the tongue as well. But on the right side, you do have this stitched in Jordan Jumpman logo. On the other one, it does have the On My Maniere branding, and I'll show you that when we go to the other sneaker. The back of the tongue, they do have more of that gray kind of satin kind of quilted material there, and the entire inside of the sneaker is like, it does have like that the kind of satin material there. I'm not going to pull it out, but if you can see there, the I'm on Maniere branding is on this side here in white. The insole of the sneaker is, on that violet color there. You do have more of that high hair gray suede here around the sock liner of the sneaker, going towards the heel, the mid portion, and going towards the toe box area in the front. Again, you do have this white dyed leather here, and again, this leather it is pretty premium to the touch. You do have your midsole here, and all white for the most part, and then you do have the head of the sail, and then the violet over on this side as well. Again, you do have that gray showing up from underneath, and that's pretty much it for the medial side. Switching gears, going to the rear, so they did actually give us this kind of semi-translucent kind of cream pull tab here, and they did give us that Nike Air branding there in gray. You do have more of that high hair suede here going towards the heel and like the top portion, and then of course you can see your midsole there with that hit of violet and sail over here as well, and that's pretty much it for the back. Now the bottom portion of the sneaker, now it is pretty consistent with any other Air Jordan 3. You do have the rubber outsole here with the hits of violet, gray, and then white here. Up top you do have the circular traction pod. Smack there in the middle you do have that Nike brand in there in that violet color. The left sneaker, of course, you do have that I'm on Maniere branding stitched in on this tongue of the sneaker, and then they did give us this you do have this hang tag here, and then you do have the brown kind of cardboard I'm on Maniere branding tag here, and then you do also have this plastic Nike Air hang tag here as well. And that's pretty much it on this sneaker, man. If I were to rate this one, I would definitely give this one a 10 out of 10. Excellent concept. I like the materials that they swapped out, like the elephant print. As far as like sizing on this one, now this is a women's sneaker release, so for me, I feel like the sneaker does kind of fit kind of snug. Typically Air Jordan 3s do tend to be a bit roomy, but I guess because they had like women's sizing on this one, in my size 13, like it does kind of fit a little snug. So if you like a little bit more room in the toe, I would definitely try to go up like a half size or something if I can. But yeah, man, excellent sneaker. As far as like comfort, it feels just like any other Air Jordan 3. And that's pretty much it on this one, but I definitely want to take the time to shout out the vendor who actually gifted me the sneaker to review on the channel for you guys. And I do highly encourage you to stay engaged like always. I can be reached on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, even here on YouTube. Everything is at the King of Soul. But before we go, I'm going ahead and hit you guys with a 360 in the B-roll like I always do. But yeah, man, there you go. Air Jordan 3 Retro, I'm on Maniere. So there's the front of the sneaker, lateral side of the right, there's the lateral side of the left, that's the bottom of the sneaker, there's your medial side, and then that's the rear. And I thank you guys for taking the time to tune in like always, but until next time, see you later.